Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Just wanted to do a super quick check-in. I've had a quote from Viktor Frankl on my mind over the last few weeks. And the quote says, "In the space between stimulus and response, there is a space. And in that space is our power to choose our response. And in our response comes our power, or comes our freedom and our growth." And that quote has always been really interesting to me because as human beings, we tend to be pretty impulsive naturally. We have a thought, we act on it. We see something we want, we get it. We have a craving, we eat it. We don't really allow ourselves that moment of pause. And so the focus this week, if you've seen your newsletter yet, is on the tried and true stop, challenge, and choose, which is one of my favorite concepts in this program. And a lot of times we think about it as something related to food. Stop, challenge, and choose before you give into a craving. But it really can be applied to any situation. It could be applied to a project that you're procrastinating. It could be applied to working out or not working out. It could be applied to responding quickly in a way that you might not want to respond, different ways. And the idea behind it is to allow ourselves that space in between that initial stimulus and how we respond to it, to allow ourselves to be more mindful of the choice that we're making, rather than giving that impulsive, prehistoric brain power over our decisions, and to give our prefrontal cortex, which is that part that has the logical thinking, a chance to respond. So with stop, challenge, and choose, you have a thought. We'll use eating something as an example. So you come home from work, it's been a really stressful day, you really want a candy bar, but you have this goal in mind of something that you're wanting to achieve. So you want this candy bar. So instead of going to the pantry and grabbing the candy bar right away, the first thing you want to do is you stop and think about that for a second. Take a pause. Give yourself at least 5 seconds. That's really how long it takes our brains to redirect to something else. So, and then challenge that thought. You could ask yourself a variety of questions. It could be, what am I feeling? What is this candy bar going to do for me? What am I really hoping to get out of this? Am I hoping that my stress is going to go away? Is this chocolate really going to take away my stress? Is this chocolate going to give me a hug? What is it that I'm looking for? Just give yourself a second. You don't have to ask yourself a million questions. Just give yourself a second to challenge that. Acknowledge that you're feeling that negative emotion, or whatever. It doesn't have to be negative. Acknowledge that feeling, and then after you think about it and sit with it for a second, then you make your choice. And the choice may be that you eat that candy bar anyway. And you know what? What if? If you want to eat the candy bar, eat the candy bar. But the point is that rather than going straight from that impulsive thought of I see this, I want it, or I feel this, I want that, taking that minute to challenge that thought, sometimes, and really it's more often than not, you end up making a different decision. And if you're thinking long term, yes, in the moment, eating this chocolate, it might make me feel a little bit better. But if my goal is to see a certain number on the scale this week, or if my goal is to, stick with something for multiple days in a row, or whatever it is, if you're thinking long game, a year from now, is your life going to be over if you didn't eat that candy bar today? I know that's kind of an extreme example, but I love stop, challenge, and choose. I use it multiple times a day. So I would love to hear how you use that today. It could, whether it's related to food or not. So let me know how you use it today and how your day is going, and I will talk to you later. Bye.